Right out of the gate, the gloves were off.
No matter what Mr. Boyd does, whether he surrenders, whether he puts down the knives, no matter what he does, they are going to attack him.
The facts that you're going to hear are about two officers following their training, seeing that a fellow officer is in jeopardy of being gravely hurt or killed by a crazy man with two knives.
The state began its case first, trying to convince Judge Neil Candelaria that James Boyd was outmanned, was complying, and was ready to surrender when the defendants shot and killed him March 2014.
You're not allowed to claim self-defense if the citizen has surrendered to you and is not an immediate threat.
They attacked APD's investigation of the case, questioned why video was missing from two lapel cameras, and scrutinized every word on the police report. The state said police started the fight with Boyd, and he was the one who was afraid.
It reminds me of a feral cat sort of in a corner, hissing and spitting and saying, at them, who really isn't a danger to you, but is more afraid of you than you are of it.
But the defense said numerous officers tried for hours to get him to surrender, and they say Boyd would not drop his knives.
He yells at him saying, I'm going to kill these guys, but I'm going to bring them back to life, and I'm going to come down and kill you. And he says, I'm the angel of Jesus.
The judge threw out the possibility of involuntary manslaughter charges, leaving second-degree murder and voluntary manslaughter on the table. By midweek, the defense started its turn, and we heard from the neighbor who first called police about Boyd.
My wife was taking a shower, and we have a window in our bathroom, and she could see early in the morning someone changing clothing behind the rocks.
The defense says Boyd threatened the officers who first tried to talk to him. Hours passed, night was coming, and the defense says officers felt they had to get Boyd off the mountain. Their less lethal options, a flashbang, a taser shotgun, and a police dog, all failed. And when Boyd pulled out the knives just feet from the dog handler, the defense says Keith Sandy and Dominic Pettis did their jobs, protecting a fellow officer.
If another officer's life is in immediate jeopardy, if you don't act, they're going to die. You are obligated to act.
The defense says Boyd never surrendered because he never dropped his knives, but the state doesn't see it that way.
And his last words were, I'm trusting you to keep your word. And as soon as he took a step, they flashbanged him and tased him and sicked a dog on him.
Because of a scheduling issue, the hearing won't resume for another week until August 17th, and the defense still has a lot more witnesses to call, including the dog handler. We'll be there for all of this. For Target 7, I'm Nancy Laughlin.